Roll the tapes! Hey guys, and welcome to LoonieDudes. I'm Eli.
And I'm Scott.
And today we are going to be giving our predictions for Oscars nominated movies.
Yeah, we're going to give them predictions. We're going to give what we're thinking is going to win. We're going to give what we want to win. And hey, maybe the things we don't want to win, because there's quite a few on this list too. And some snubs. Sometimes there's some movies we felt like should have been on the list and weren't. So we're going to be discussing all that stuff in this video. So we hope you guys enjoy. Let's see... Let's lock in these predictions. Let's see what happens. These are our predictions for actor in a supporting role. This category is filled to the brim with some good actors. The nominees for actor in a supporting role are Yura Borisov in Anora, Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain, Edward Norton in A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce in The Brutalist, and Jeremy Strong in The Apprentice.
That lineup is actually kind of stacked.
No, this is probably one of the hardest ones on this list for me, because I believe every single person on this list did an incredible job. Specifically, my number one pick who I want to win is obviously, well, I guess it might not be obvious, but I want Edward Norton. I want Edward Norton in A Complete Unknown. Yes, that's my pick. That's my pick.
Really?
And the reason why is he is just such a he's such a great character in A Complete Unknown. His presence is known. He embodies the character of Pete Seeger. He's a real person at that, and he just like embodies Pete Seeger, and he does a fantastic job playing him. And he's just like a kind, lovable character, and like Edward Norton fits that role so good.
My number one, my want, and honestly, I think he could win. I really think he has like a run. He's like a running up where he could win. And it is Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain. He did amazing. Like, he played exactly who we needed to play. And also, just in general, like, that movie was amazing. Like, I just have to say, like, that is an amazing movie. I loved it. And I just think he played that character so well. Like, he did everything he should have done for who he needed to play. Like, he was supposed to play, like, that cousin who was supposed to be, like, really, like too much out there. And, like...
Yeah, like being just a very extroverted person with like
exactly.
He has pain and suffering inside of him, and like he kind of like tries to hide it, but it kind of peeks through. Like he does a fantastic job. I completely think that's a great pick.
I think it's gonna be Jeremy Strong from The Apprentice.
Oh my god, no way, bro. No way.
What?
Okay, just so our viewers know, we did not talk about our wants, our predictions, or anything before this video. We went in completely blind. We made our lists each, and then we're going in just discussing it, just because it's more fun that way. We thought it'd be a blast. My prediction is also Jeremy Strong from The Apprentice. Like, it's really hard because that movie, it's not incredible. It's not amazing. It feels like a story that doesn't need to be told, if that makes sense. It's just the actors did such an incredible job. Like, absolutely incredible. Agree. But I do think Guy Pearce in The Brutalist was also really, really good. Like, he was absolutely incredible in that role. Like, absolutely incredible.
But honestly, I would be happy if anyone won. I'd be happy if anyone won.
But that's it, dude. I don't even have like a runner-up who I think could like. Literally, my prediction is Jeremy Strong. If he doesn't win, it literally could be it could be Kieran Culkin, it could be Edward Norton, it could be Guy Pearce.
Okay, but that's I think all we have for actor and supporting role. We said everything. Let's move to the next one to do actress in a supporting role. The nominees in actress in a supporting role are Monica Barbero in A Complete Unknown, Ariana Grande in Wicked, Felicity Jones, The Brutalist, Isabella Rossellini, Conclave, Zoe Saldana, and Amelia Perez.
See, this one is pretty stacked as well, but for me, I don't know, this one's pretty simple for me. It's pretty bang on.
I was thinking that too, but then I was looking at two, and those were really hard.
Which two were you hard between?
Especially... there was the one that I want. And I really want this to win. And I wanted to put that as a prediction because I think it's going to win. But I was really looking at it and I was like, I really think this person's going to win. So my want, obviously, is Ariana Grande in Wicked. She played that role amazingly. And that's her, like, dream role. Like, I don't know if you knew that. But ever since she was like a kid and Wicked Broadway's been out, like that's her dream role, to be in like a Wicked Broadway or like anything or any adaptation of Wicked.
I completely agree. Ariana Grande is also my want for this section. I think Ariana Grande just does a great job in Wicked. I agree completely. Just like you're saying, it's her dream role. She just really just like, she plays Glinda. She is Glinda. She does a fantastic job. I want her to win it, but that doesn't mean I think she's gonna.
Really? Okay. I think she's gonna, but I think there's someone else that is gonna win it. I think there's someone else that's like that has a good chance at winning it as much as her.
Okay.
And it's Felicity Jones in The Brutalist. Okay. I think she did amazing.
Yeah. I completely agree. I think Felicity Jones did do a really good job in Brutus. I think she played her character to the fullest capabilities for sure. But she is not my prediction. Unfortunately, my prediction is also my don't want. I think Zoe Saldana is gonna win. I really do think she's gonna win. I really don't want her to win because I think Amelia Perez is a steaming hot pile of garbage. But I think that Zoe Saldana is gonna take away the. I think she's gonna take the crown for this one. I really do.
I'll actually be really sad. I mean, like I'll be happy for her, but like I really want it to be Ariana Grande. Like imagine, okay, picture this. You get casted as your dream role in your dream film, and you get an Oscar for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that is, yeah.
I really hope.
I'm not disagree, bro. I agree. I want Ariana Grande to win. I want her to win, but that she ain't my prediction. I don't think she's gonna win it. I think Zoe Saldana is gonna pull it.
I'm gonna be honest. I have heard that. I've heard that's like a lot of people think she's gonna win it. But I have two snubs for this. Actually,
you got some snubs for actress in a supporting role.
And it's Margaret Qualley in The Substance, which is the girl that played the other half in The Substance. If she was nominated for this, I would like it would be like wow, it would be really hard to pick either her or Ariana Grande for a want. And then my other snub is Zendaya in Dune Part 2.
Okay, yeah. She's good. Like, I completely agree with the Margaret Qualley pick. I think she did really good in The Substance. I could totally see. I do think that's a snub. I think she should have been put in here. I really do. Like, especially when there's like why is Isabella Rossellini in here? I'm sorry, Conclave. Any Conclave viewers, any Conclave fans, it was a fine movie. But I don't know why she's in here. Like, I think literally in Conclave, I do think Ralph did a really good job in the leading role. And I really think in the supporting role, I do think John Lithgow, he did really good. I think both of them are really great in that movie. But everyone else is just like fine. Like, it's not, I don't think it's Oscar worthy. So any Isabella Rossellini fans, I'm sorry, but I don't think she's winning. And I kind of don't want her to win because I think everyone else in this category is more deserving of the award.
I have her for my don't want either, because like I just didn't like. I feel like there wasn't enough of her. Like
agreed.
But moving on to the next category.
The next category is costume design. The nominees being A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, Wicked. This category is stacked, bro. I'm sorry, but costume design in a lot of these films.
Yeah.
Yup. Give it to me. Yup.
I think it's good. A lot of it's really good, but I really think there's one that's like kind of like standing out. I think, especially that one that I'm looking at.
I completely.
Are we thinking the same thing?
Of course we are. Let's say it in 3, 2, 1. Nosferatu.
Are you serious? Okay,
bro. Okay.
Wait, what? Bro.
It ain't gonna be Wicked King. It ain't gonna be Wicked King.
Are you serious,
it's
bro?
Nosferatu
Are you kidding
me?
The hat itself, that Elphaba had is deserving for it. It's just perfect. Did you see all the outfits that like Linda wore? The way that I think it could win. I want it to win. I think it's gonna win because it's from a Broadway musical, and they took that and made like real costumes for the actors and actresses, and they made everything fit perfectly, and like I just think it's amazing. I think like I really think it's gonna win, but I do see where you're coming from.
But Nosferatu, it literally is the time period it's trying to do. The dresses, even the design of Nosferatu himself, like Count Orwell, like all of it is so good. Like, I think the costumes in that film are absolutely incredible, and I do think it is gonna win. I really think Nosferatu is gonna beat Wicked.
Like,
I do.
I could see it, but I really think Wicked's gonna win. Like, I remember watching Nosferatu, and I was specifically thinking of the costumes. I was like, because I've done costumes in a short film before. Like, I go to film school and stuff. But, like, I could see in Nosferatu, the costume designer really had to do research on what types of, like, clothing people wear back in that time. So I wouldn't be mad if Nosferatu win, but I really just, I don't know, I think Wicked's gonna win. Something is just like thinking, like, I just think Wicked's gonna win. I don't know.
And I totally see, like, I'm not saying Wicked's costume is bad anyway. Like, I really do think Wicked's costume design is really great. I just think Nosferatu nails it on the head. Everybody looks fantastic. Everybody embodies the roles specifically with their costuming. Yeah. And I think Nosferatu's the clear winner for me. That's it for this category. Yeah, I guess we'll see. But moving on, next is makeup and hairstyling.
The nominees are A Different Man, Emilia Perez, Nosferatu, The Substance, and Wicked.
This category is hot. This category is beautiful. I love makeup and hairstyling, and in this film, all these films, I think they did a fantastic job.
My want is The Substance. I want The Substance to win. I think The Substance makeup and hairstyling was fresh, beautiful, amazing. I don't know. It was great. Like, like that scene where she was like putting on makeup and then she went blah, 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 like all of that was like that. And then also
I don't think that makeup was really that good. Like,
really?
She was like messing it up.
But okay.
Because it didn't look good. Like, I wouldn't go out like that.
You're such a freak, bro. But the entire movie is all about like setting standards for yourself and like you want to look beautiful, makeup, this and that. And I think they did everything they could have done for it. I think it was perfect, everything for it.
I think that's a valid want. I really do. I think The Substance makeup is good, but I don't want it to win. I want Wicked to win. I think Wicked's makeup hairstyling is the best. And I know I said before the costume design Nosferatu, but the makeup in Wicked, the girl is green. The girl is green from head to toe. She's green from head to toe, and it don't look pasty. It don't look bad. Like, it is like, that's her skin. You know what I mean? Like, it looks good.
Which is why I have Wicked as my prediction. I think Wicked is gonna win. She is green from head to toe. Like, I think like just that deserves an Oscar for itself.
Okay, but there is one in this category that I don't want to win because it's basic and fine.
Emilia Perez.
It's always gonna be Emilia Perez. Let's be real with ourselves here.
I just think that like it's the makeup is fine. I just think there's like the other movies are outstanding themselves with makeup. Like Wicked, the girl is green.
No, literally, I completely I think. And that goes for every category. I think Emilia Perez is a bad film. I don't think it's a good film. Yeah. And that's nothing against, like, the people in makeup and hairstyling for Emilia Perez. Or it's not against, like, the production design of Emilia, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's not about that, like, the specific people doing those things. I just think the movie is so bad it doesn't deserve to win any of these things. Especially when there's things, like, up against it. Like frickin' The Substance and Wicked. Like, what are we doing? Like, those are clearly better options. So I just don't get it.
But I think that's it. Moving on to the next category is production design.
Yeah, production design. This one's a hot one. I'll read out with the nominees. The nominees for production design are The Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked.
I think this one's pretty easy, especially for me.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe we're different, though.
My want and prediction are the same thing, and I'm going with Wicked.
Yeah, oh my god, we agreed. We finally agreed.
Yeah.
We agreed on the same. I just think Wicked's production design is the best.
Yeah, I think Wicked's just taking that easily. I could also see Dune Part 2 winning. I would be mad if Dune Part 2 won. Like, I could see that winning.
See, like, but that's the thing. Like, I could literally see any of these nominees winning. Like, I want Wicked to win, and I think it's going to win, but I could see The Brutalist winning. Like, totally. I think that Bruce did a fantastic job of its sets. I think Conclave could win. Totally. Like, I'm just like, all of these could win. 100%.
I do have to say, I could see them winning, but, like, actually, no, I'm not going to say that, because I just think Wicked is going to win. Wicked is the only thing I could see winning on here. They built their own sets for this movie. Like, when you see all of, like, that giant school, that background, that is all a real set. No visual effects, no this. That is a real set they built. I don't know. I just think... just from that and the way that it looks that good, they're gonna win, like, easily. Just boom, like.
Well, there you go. Wicked's are both of our prediction and wants for production design. Okay, let's move on to the next category.
Which is adapted screenplay. The nominees for adapted screenplay are A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Emilia Perez, Nickel Boys, and Sing Sing.
Yeah, see, this is stacked. I'm going to be honest, pretty much every single one of these categories I find is really, really good. I think every single one of these categories has really great nominees. There's always one nominee that I think it stands out and is terrible, which is Emilia Perez, but I do think that everything else in here is really, really great. Like, for me, though, it's got my prediction, my want for this one is the same. It's the same. And I think, and I want A Complete Unknown to win a Best Adapted Screenplay.
Okay.
Like,
that's fair. You've been obsessed.
The reason is I just think the writing is great. It's so Bob Dylan. It's just literally that is Bob Dylan. Yeah. Like, Timothy embodies him, and the script is great. Monica Barbaro does a fantastic job. Like, literally Edward Norton does a great job. Everyone in that film does a great job. And I think the script is what holds it together, and I think it I've never read the Bob Dylan book it's based on, but I'm guessing it adapts it pretty well because it really is Bob Dylan. Yeah. And I just find that compared to all these other ones, it has the strongest script in my view.
So my want is also A Complete Unknown. I love that movie, and I just think out of all of these movies, that is my favorite movie. So I'm kind of going with that one. But my prediction, just because we watched this movie, and I'm not really a fan of it. Like, I just found it really slow, and like it's just not my kind of movie. But I just, because a lot of people do like this movie, I think this is going to Sing Sing. I just I don't really have a reasoning. I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to Sing Sing.
Yeah, I could totally see Sing Sing winning. I think its script is great. I think the script is fantastic of that film, and I think it really showcases a look into like incarceration and like how people get through it. And like I think the script does a fantastic job, and that is like about real people. Like, it's about real people and their experiences. So I think it adapts it really well, but I still think Complete Unknown's taking it for sure.
Yeah, and I would be happy because that's my want. I want A Complete Unknown 100%. To win. So if they do, let's go.
That's my prediction, that's my want. But that's really all I have to say about adapted screenplay. I mean, I don't know to what extent like I think the others would win. I really think A Complete Unknown is going to take it. I think Sing Sing might be a close second, but that's pretty much it for adapted screenplay.
Anyway, next category is original screenplay.
The nominees are Nora, The Brutalist, A Real Pain, September 5, and The Substance.
For this,
I need to hear what you gotta say. I gotta hear what you gotta say.
Looking at this list, like, wow, this is hard. Like, this is hard. But at the same time, it's so easy. But it's hard.
Really?
Because I have to get rid of, like, I really, like, I just have a lot of wants in this, but I really think it's going to Anora. That's my want.
You think Anora's gonna win?
Prediction. Anora is gonna win this.
So want and prediction. Yeah. You want Anora to win. You think it's gonna win.
Yeah, but I really I'd be really happy if like The Substance won, or like The Brutalist, or A Real Pain. Like, I would be so happy if they won. Like, I also want The Substance to win. Like, that'd be so cool. Or I want A Real Pain to win. I would love it if A Real Pain won. But I also want Anora to win. I don't know. Like, my want for this is I couldn't, like, it's hard to pick one. I picked Anora, but if I could pick multiple, it'd be Anora, The Substance, and A Real Pain. Like, that would be my want. I want all three of them to win, and I think it's going to be Anora.
Okay, well, my want is Anora. I agree with you. I want Anora to win a original screenplay. Sean Baker literally wrote the script for this movie. Sean Baker directed the movie. Sean Baker edited the movie. Right? Like, Sean Baker did everything in this movie, like all his movies. He does everything.
I love him.
Dude, I want to watch more Sean Baker movies because this is literally my first ever Sean Baker movie. Like, I think it'd be so fun to watch those movies.
Yeah, we need to do that because this movie was amazing. Like, I love how all his work, he does kind of everything, and I love that. And I really want to watch more Sean Baker films because of that. Like, that's what he's known for, and I love that.
And I think it's like, it lets us see his like vision and like what he's trying to show, rather than like, you know what I mean, getting conjugulated with other people and other stuff. Like, it's just his vision, what he wants to produce, and I love that. But that's why Anora is my want. I think that screenplay is great. I think the script is fun. It's just a fun time. Like, the script is fun. It's fighting. It's anger. It's love. It's funny. It's everything. Like, I think it's the best original screenplay. I want it to win, but it's not what I think is going to win. I really don't think it's going to win this. I don't. I don't think
It is gonna win though. Like I really think it's gonna win. Like I'm like,
hey, you're right, I'll be happy. I want it to win. It's my number one. Like I want Anora to win an original screenplay, but I think The Brutalist is gonna take it. I think The Brutalist is gonna take it. I think The Brutalist script is just. It's very long. It's a very long film. And it's a film that doesn't feel long. It's literally over 3 hours, and it doesn't even feel that long. So I feel like that's partially to do with the script. You can't have a boring long script and a long movie and it be really enjoyable. Like, the script does a way that is enjoyable to listen to, and it's like a story that you can really get into. And I feel like it being just created for this film is fantastic. I think The Brutalist is going to take it just because it's just such a beautiful piece of work. Like, I think The Brutalist is going to win original screenplay.
I really think it's gonna be Anora. Like I still think it's gonna be Anora. Like that's where I think it. Yeah.
Well, I think that's a fantastic. Want because I agree with it, but I don't know. I disagree. I don't think it's gonna win it. Hey, if it does, I'll be happy. But I mean, yeah, I think Brutalist is gonna take it.
The next category is Best Animated Feature Film. The nominees for this category are Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, and The Wild Robot. Yeah, I feel like my want just makes sense for me because my want is Flow because it's a great, that is my want, yeah. But it also, a lot has to do with, I saw this movie at TIFF, at the Toronto International Film Festival. I had the chance, because I saw it at TIFF, I saw the director walk out and we did a giant Q&A with the director and it was so nice. And I love how it's not like made by like a big like corporation like Universal Studios or like DreamWorks or anything like that. It's like made from like a small like kind of like his own thing, which is why I really want it to win, and it deserves the love that it has, and it has so much love, and I love that. But I don't think it's gonna win. I think it's gonna be The Wild Robot. That movie is lived up. Like that movie has so much hype, and it has lived up to that hype. Like it's an amazing film, like so good.
I completely freaking agree. I think The Wild Robot is fantastic. Like I just think, like you said, like it has all this hype and it has all this build up, but it meets it. It's a great film, and that's why Wild Robot, it's my want and it's my prediction. I think this is a Wild Robot sweep. Like I think Flow was really good, but I think I really do think Wild Robot is just gonna take it. I think it's so beautiful. It's just a beautiful film to watch, just like Flow. Like Flow and The Wild Robot are both beautiful to watch. Yeah. It's just, for me, The Wild Robot story is more engaging. It's more fun. It's more heartfelt.
Yeah.
And so for that, and it is a bigger company. So for all those reasons, I really do think Wild Robot is just going to take the animated feature film, just because I do think it's the best one on the list. I really do.
I agree. Like, I think The Wild Robot is amazing. Like, DreamWorks never fails to make flying look so majestic. Like, oh my god.
No, literally.
But I, like, watching Flow at TIFF and seeing the director and, like, that really, like, I really want Flow to win. I really want it to film. Like, I'm never going to experience watching a movie like that again. It's amazing. But I do have a don't want, actually, on this list.
You have a don't want?
I have a don't want. Specifically because Flow and The Wild Robot are like so high, and especially The Wild Robot, like that movie, it was amazing. I really think that's gonna win, and Flow I really want to win. I really don't want Inside Out 2 to win. But even, like, listen, I'm a big Inside Out fan. Like, I was so excited when they announced Inside Out 2. I think the first one is so good, but I really don't think the second one lived up to like its potential. I think they had so much, like, I was expecting, like, it was a great movie, I think it was amazing, but we waited so long, and I was expecting, like something so good, but it's just, I didn't get what I expected for some reason, but I loved it. I still loved it anyway. I thought it was great. I just didn't feel that same way. I don't know.
See, and I agree completely with that thought. Like, I really did. Like, Inside Out 1 it's just a fun time. You know, maybe it's just because of nostalgia a little bit, because I was a little bit younger, but it was a great film. And, like, even watching it today, Inside Out 1 is absolutely fantastic. But then Inside Out 2, like, I was like, I was expecting like more. Like Inside Out 1 is like a story and it's a great story. It's heartfelt,
Yes.
you know what I mean? Bing bong, all that stuff. And then Inside Out 2, usually the sequel, it's like, okay, we're moving it up. We're doing it a little bit better this time. We're getting it bigger. We're going to do more. We're going to do... And Inside Out 2 just kind of stayed in the same lane. It kind of the similar story.
Yeah.
They get lost. They have to find their way back. It's just like, and the new emotions are fun, but it's like all that movie does different than the first is add new emotions. And I find that it's less heartfelt than the first.
Yes,
so
it
for
is
that,
less.
like I don't, I can completely agree with that. I do. Just because it didn't, like you said, it didn't live up to the hype. Well, that's it for Best Animated Feature Film. But I think the next category is actually Original Score.
Yeah.
So let's see what the nominees for this one are. The nominees for Original Score are The Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot. What's it gonna be, Eli? What's it gonna be?
I think you should start.
Okay, I'll start it. You might be bamboozled, bro. You might be bamboozled by this one. My want for original score is The Brutalist.
What?
I want The Brutalist to win. I think it had the best score on this list. I think The Brutalist had the best score on this list.
Do you know what original score means?
Yes, bro. The music, like the sounds, the background music was like in my brain.
Dude.
Like after that movie, the like humming and like the buzzing and the like, it's like in my brain.
Okay.
When I walked out of that theater, it was like in my brain.
Does not compete to The Wild Robot. I just have to say it, like what I said before, DreamWorks never fails to make Majesting look so flying. I mean, dude, I'm even losing my fucking words the way I'm talking. DreamWorks never, like...
See, and I think they're gonna fail to win it, though.
No, I really don't think so. I really don't think. I think The Wild Robot is taking it. I want it to take it. I think it's gonna take it. I just think, like, literally, even watching... I saw it in theaters... And watching it again, just at home, chills.
Hey man, that's sweet and everything. The original score is, yeah, it's good. But it ain't The Brutalist. That score is in your body, bro. That score is bumping you up. Like, you're, like, feeling the dread. You're feeling that, like, forever.
And that's how I feel for The Wild Robot. Like,
no.
when I watched The Brutalist, I didn't think of that at all. I was not thinking, like, the score is, like, in my body. That's how I felt for The Wild Robot. The Wild Robot is me. I am The Wild Robot.
But where I see it is, like, if you took the score away from Wild Robot, for me, it wouldn't be much of a different film. If you took the score out of The Brutalist, it would feel like a completely different movie. The Brutalist score makes it feel that, like, dreading, like, it pulls you down. Like, it's just, like, The Brutalist score is absolutely the winner. Like, I actually don't think it's gonna win. I want The Brutalist to win. It's not my prediction.
Oh, okay.
Do you think The Wild Robot's gonna win?
Yes!
Oh, so it's your want and your prediction?
Yes.
I feel so bad, bro. When we make the post-Oscar video talking about these nominations, you're gonna cry because you're wrong. It's not real.
Dude, don't even say that. Don't even say that.
Bro, you're actually tripping if you think Wild Robot is taking original.
What's gonna win?
Conclave. Conclave is winning it.
What?
Conclave is winning it, bro. You're crazy if you think the animated movie in this list is winning.
I heard no score in that film. There was nothing.
See, you're wrong.
It was just a movie.
No, you're wrong, bro. Okay, Conclave is literally, I saw a review on Letterboxd, it's low-key Among Us in the Roman Catholic Church. Like, it is literally, like, they're trying to find that murderer, and, well, I mean, it's not really the murderer, but I guess it is. They're trying to find the guy who killed the Pope. And it's like the score really makes you feel like, whoa, like, is it him? Is it him? Like, what's the vibes? Like,
I don't think that at all. I think I needed some more like scary like footstep sounds and like to make it
Bro
more
needs
like
to re-listen.
maybe like
Bro needs to
But
re-listen.
I really honestly I wish you said that to me before watching this movie, because if you said that this is like an Among Us movie, I would have liked it more probably. I would have went into it feeling more confident, but you were telling me, oh, it's really slow, you're not gonna like it. So I went into it like, oh, I'm just gonna be bored.
Hey man, I know the type of movies you're into
like Among Us
like that, bro. You ain't into slow movies like that. I know you, bro. I had to prepare you for what you were gonna feel anyway. But yeah, no, Conclave is gonna pull it. Conclave's gonna win original score, but I want The Brutalist to win. I think Brutalist's score is just fantastic. You feel it, and it's just beautiful. It's so good.
I don't want Emilio Perez to win.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't want, because specifically The Brutalist is nominated, Conclave is nominated. I'll just be mad if The Wild Robot doesn't win.
But
Yeah.
I actually have a snub. Like, I have something that
I
I
do
feel
too.
like should be in the original score that wasn't.
I do too.
Okay, let's hear yours. What's your snub for originals?
Challengers.
Okay,
Challengers.
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
I like, if Challengers was in this list, I would want either The Wild Robot or Challengers. Like, I wouldn't be able to pick one, and I would be happy if either of them won. Like, Challengers, it was a great movie, and the score in the movie, I think the movie would not be the same without it at all. Like, it'd be completely different.
Like, when I think of original score in Challengers, I'm thinking like that tennis scene, like near the end where they're just like hitting it, and it's like the balls back and forth, and it's like,
that's exactly where I'm thinking. Like, that scene itself deserves an Oscar. Like, I just think that's the scene that shines in the movie. Maybe the rest of the movie doesn't have that much score. I never really thought about that. But when I just think of original score and Challengers, I'm thinking of that scene specifically, which is why I'd be like so happy if it got nominated.
But I actually have my snub is goated. My snub is goated, and you're gonna be like, what?
Wait, I'm scared.
Dune Part 2. I think Dune Part 2 has a great original score. Yeah, I think it should be on here.
Okay.
Like,
yeah,
are we kidding? I guess, like, I feel like it's like if Star Wars at the time wasn't, like, if Star Wars wasn't like nominated for original score when it came out, like, that's ridiculous. Like, Dune Part 2 is like the sci-fi, like, extraordinaire. Like, it's literally like, it doesn't make sense for it not to be nominated here. Like, the score of that movie, like, it's just like the kind of same thing as I'm saying with Brutalist. Like, it pulls you in, like, it really does, and it resonates with you. Like, even when the film's over, it feels like you're still in that world. It makes it feel like a different place. It literally makes it feel like a different place. So Dune Part 2, that's my snub on this one. If it was nominated, I probably would predict that to win, but Brutalist would still be my want. I think the Brutalist that's what I want to win, but Conclave's pulling it through. Okay, but a Best Original Score actually takes us to the next category, which is Sound!
The nominees for Sound are A Complete Unknown, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot.
Bro, what is your want? What is your want? What is your want?
My want is actually the same as my prediction.
Really?
And, yeah. And it's Wicked.
Oh, wow.
It's Wicked.
Okay.
What do you mean, oh, wow?
That ain't even in my thought process, bro.
What?
That ain't even in the thought process.
Okay, let me tell you my reasoning for Wicked. I think,
yeah, I didn't hear it.
First of all, it's a musical. Sound, music, blah. Not Emilia Perez, though.
Yeah, hold on, bro. We got two freaking musicals in this beat.
3. Well, is it Complete Unknown a musical? No.
Wait, low key though, I would love that if like Bob Dylan would just like run on the street like Timothy, just singing Bob Dylan.
Whatever.
Ain't no use in sitting around, Bobby. That's what I need.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, I think Wicked's gonna win it, and I want it to win it because all the singing in that movie is filmed live. It's filmed while they're on set. It's not pre-recorded, and they just did a voiceover. This is live, which they never do. They never do this in movies. They always pre-record it and lip sync it because it's really hard to do it in between takes. Having to restart it and having the sound and this and that. And the way that it sounds this beautiful, I think it's winning. I really think it's winning easily.
And bouncing off that exact same reasoning, I want A Complete Unknown to win. Every single singing in that movie is live. It's all live, same thing as Wicked, and I think it's better. So I'm going with A Complete Unknown for sound. I think it's just a better sounding movie. So for that, and it's also, Wicked is just based on a Broadway musical, so it's not like there's like a set person. It's not like there's like this person who sings the song. A Complete Unknown is based on the singer Bob Dylan, who's a real person who created music for the past like 60 years. Like, Timothy takes that music and makes it beautiful and the same, and doesn't like trash on his legacy or like improve it. It's just like a way of remembering it and like wanting to go listen to his old like actual Bob Dylan. So for that, I want the sound in A Complete Unknown to win. I want that's my want. A Complete Unknown should win sound 100%.
I mean, I could see it, but I want Wicked to win. I think Wicked's gonna win. You
think it's gonna win too? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really, you're gonna be so disappointed when we make this next video. I feel so bad. Like, I actually feel bad. A Complete Unknown is my want. I do not think Wicked's gonna win it. I don't really want, like, I don't care if Wicked wins. If Wicked wins, I'll be happy because I do think the music in it is fantastic. But Complete Unknown, I want to win.
It's me. That good?
But my prediction is different than my want. I want Complete Unknown to win, but I'm predicting Dune Part 2 to win. I think Dune Part 2 is going to win sound. I know that feels crazy. I know that's crazy. Like, there's 2 musicals on here, but I think, like, and a biopic with singing. But I think Dune Part 2 is going to win it. I think the Dune Part 2 sound is really good. It's just, you feel like you're in a different world. It's just incredible. And that's really all I can give for my reasoning for that. But I do have something I despicably do not want to win and think should burn. And that's Emilia Perez.
I agree. I don't want that to win. I want Wicked to win.
My thing with this category, sound, out of any category, I don't want Wicked to win anything. God help me, please.
Wait,
but
say that again?
I mean, Emilia Perez! Oh my god! I'm being infected! Oh my god. No, okay, do not clip that. Do not clip that, please. I love Wicked. I would love Wicked to win some stuff. I'm beat red now because I said that, and I love Wicked. I guess I'm speaking from the heart. No, I'm just kidding. I love Wicked. What I actually don't want is Emilia Perez. I think that movie, out of anything on any of these categories, Emilia Perez's sound is the worst, which is funny because it's a musical.
Okay, that's fair. Fair. See, I'm just like, I want Wicked to win this one.
I just don't see it, bro. I don't see it.
That's crazy. It's gonna win. You're gonna look like a clown after this video.
Hey, man, I think it's either gonna be a Complete Unknown or Dune Part 2, but I think it's gonna be Dune Part 2.
Anyway, next category is visual effects. The nominees for visual effects are Alien Romulus, Better Man, Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Wicked.
Oh, Wicked's gonna win! No, what do you want?
What do you want? My want and prediction are the same thing again for this one. Yeah.
Don't tell me.
Yeah.
Come on. Don't do me, bro. Do not say it's Wicked.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay,
it's not.
okay.
It's Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Okay, yeah, that's my want.
That's my want. And I honestly, I think that is, like, it's more of a prediction than I want. Like, I think this one is taking it home easily.
It's a fine movie, but I just think the visual effects on Planet of the Apes are really, really, really good, and that's why I want it to win. But it's not my prediction. My prediction is different. My prediction is Dune Part 2.
I could see that too. I was thinking that. Like, I could see it, but I just think Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes really exceeds it. Like, if it wasn't on this list, then, like, I could see.
Okay,
like,
but if you put those apes on Dune, guess what's gonna happen? Them giant sandworms are gonna eat their ass, like they're dead. Those sandworms, bro.
Like,
those things are sick.
But that would be crazy. But then imagine out of nowhere, Robbie Williams comes out as a monkey and starts singing Rock DJ. Like, oh my god, that's what I need. That was so fun. Oh, I wish that, like, was, like, gonna win, but I don't think it's. But it was so fun.
That's really it for visual effects. I don't really have much else to say. I'm gonna be honest.
And next category is film editing.
The nominees for film editing are Anora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, and Wicked.
I don't want to talk about this one.
Really? Why?
I'm scared.
You're scared? Aw, I feel bad,
scared.
bro.
My heart is beating right now.
You're really into film editing. You got some strong opinions,
no, I'm just scared for what's gonna win.
Don't say stuff like that, bro. Don't even say stuff like that. You almost just gave me a heart attack. I'm not even kidding. If those freaking line-looking ass scenes, bro, I swear to God, if Emilia Perez wins, I'm gonna be pissed. Emilia Perez winning this is terrible.
I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
I really want The Brutalist to win.
Okay,
I really want The Brutalist to win. It is a 3.5 hour long movie, and when I watched it, it did not feel 3.5 hours long, which is exactly why I want it to win. But, sorry. My heart is really beating. I don't even want to say this.
Don't say it.
But I think it's going to go to Emilia Perez. That is my prediction, which kills me to say. Because, listen, it is a musical. It's way harder to edit musicals, and I know that. And it could be Wicked too. I could see Wicked winning this too. But Emilia Perez got nominated 13 times for some reason. I don't know what they see in it, but they see something in it. And it could be this maybe. I don't even want to say I think it's gonna
It's
win.
winning nothing.
My prediction is Emilia Perez for film editing. I mean, that scene was kind of cool with like the 3 lines and the phone
That's
call.
so
like...
ugly and terrible. Literally one of my least favorite scenes in the movie. Going off of that train wreck of Emilia Perez's editing, because it's terrible and I don't want it to win. I have my want. I want Honora to win. Honora's editing is, it's not like a lot of these films editing, they take a more like invisible editing approach, if that makes sense. Like, you don't see the editing because it's so good. You don't see it. Honora's editing, you see it. Like, it cuts and they're, you know what I mean, doing it on the bed. Like, it's crazy. Like, yeah, like, it's just like the cutting and just the work in Honora. I feel like I want it to win film editing because I think, you know what I mean, Sean Baker's a one-man operation here. It'd be cool for him to win editing.
Yes!
You know?
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Yeah, because, like, yeah.
But my prediction's different. My prediction is different. I think Conclave's going to win editing.
Really? I don't think that at all. That was my one where I'm like, yeah, I don't think it's gonna win.
Really? See, yeah, no, I disagree.
Yeah,
I think
it felt so slow. I literally felt like it felt longer than The Brutalist to me. It's like an hour and a half shorter.
Yeah, I disagree. I think Conclave's editing just makes it more entertaining. I feel like without the editing that it had, it could be majorly boring. I didn't find it as boring as you did. I found it actually quite enjoyable. I found parts that were a little slow, but I don't necessarily think that's a problem of editing. Like, I don't think if you cut out those slow parts, it's going to make the movie good. Like, the script makes it slow on purpose. There's reasons to make it slow. So that's why was it slow? Was it slow? Sorry, Baby Driver reference. For anyone who loves Baby Driver, that was a Baby Driver reference. But getting back to this, I think Conclave's going to win. I think its editing is fantastic. But yeah. Anyways, moving on from Conclave, I actually have some snubs for this category. I think there's a couple movies that I think would have been really good in film editing. First of all, Substance. I think Substance editing was great. Yeah. I really do. Like, when it like cut from like certain scenes to like just like random like when they're taking the substance and like it would change to like liquid like stuff. I don't even know how to describe it, but like this different editing in the film was really fun, and it really like made it have that more like icky like feeling. I don't know. It's just the editing and Substance is great. Yeah. But my other snub is Challengers. I think Challengers editing is really, really good. Like, the tennis scene, all the tennis scenes are fantastic. It just cuts so well. Moves between like POV shot of the tennis ball. I don't think I've ever seen a movie with a POV of a tennis ball.
Like, what? That was so cool.
Like, that is so sick. And so like that's to do it. Like, the editing of all those scenes were just fun. So I could totally see both those films being put on this list. That's really all I have to say about it. You got anything else, or is that it?
No, that's it. I want to just like move past this.
Bro does not want to talk about the prediction of Emilia Perez.
I don't.
I really hope you're wrong, bro.
I want Brutalist to win. I really want Brutalist to win.
And I want Honora, bro. I want Honora all day.
And I'd be happy with Honora too. Like, yeah. Anyway, the next category is cinematography. The nominees for this are The Brutalist, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, Maria, and Nosferatu.
Yeah, this one's a good one. This one, the cinematography in all these films, fantastic. Yeah, like really good. Like, I really thought it was great.
I want you to say that again and really think about it.
What?
Just say that again and like look at the nominees.
The cinematography in almost all of these films is fantastic, other than Emilia Perez. But honestly, my want for this section is The Brutalist. I think The Brutalist's cinematography is absolutely fantastic. I think it captures the film in a really interesting way, and it immerses you. It immerses you into the world of like the American dream and like what it's like to be an immigrant in a new place. Like, it's just like all that stuff. I feel like the cinematography in this film just blew it out of the park. Simple as that. What's your want? What do you want to win?
So my want is Nosferatu. I am a huge fan of when they do one shots. Mm-hmm. They had so many of that in this film. Mm-hmm. So many of like just like one long shot of like spinning around the actors or like following them. Like they had so many of that in this movie, and that really stuck out to me, and I love that, and I really want Nosferatu to win specifically for that.
Mm-hmm. I can totally see that, actually.
My prediction, though, is The Brutalist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it was, to me, it was just like regular cinematography, I feel like.
Oh, no, you're so wrong.
I like just you've talked about this for a long time. You were saying how much you love the Brutalist and this and that, and I just think I don't think it's gonna go to Nosferatu. I think it's gonna go to the Brutalist specifically because you were like, oh, the Brutalist cinematography, Brutalist cinematography. Like,
but my prediction's different. Like I want the Brutalist to win, but I'm predicting Dune 2. I think Dune 2 is taking cinematography.
So that's what I originally had as Dune 2.
No way.
Yeah, I had originally Dune 2 for my prediction, but I think the Brutalist is gonna win something. And I don't have any other prediction with the Brutalist in it. So I had to put it in cinematography because it's gonna win something. It really is gonna win something. So that's why I have it here. So I also have a snub for this movie. And I just wish, I think it'd be really cool to see in these award shows, like we want to give like a little like a mini Oscar.
Honorable mention.
An honorable mention, and like they get like a mini Oscar for specific scenes for categories. But yeah, my snub for that is Challengers, specifically because of when they're a tennis ball.
Yeah, that's cool.
And you're hitting that like that. Just honorable mention, like that is so. Whoever thought of that idea, like, oh, I love you. That was so good.
Yeah, that's
like,
valid.
So good.
Okay, but I actually have a snub that I wrote down. I know this film isn't like Oscar worthy. Like it's not Oscar worthy. It's not like even should really be on this list. But like I just really thought the cinematography in this film like really touched me and like made me like really appreciate it, and it's Mild Ass. If you don't know, Mild Ass is actually a Prime Video movie made in Canada. It's all Canadian, starring Aubrey Plaza and Maisie Stella, I think her name is. But yeah, so that movie is just really good. It's just so many of the shots are just beautiful lakes in Ontario, just beautiful. Like it's just beautiful. She's driving on a boat, and it's just like it's such beautiful cinematography. It's not like meaningful, but it is meaningful. Like I was gonna say, it's not meaningful cinematography, but it is. Like it is. It's
I didn't even think about
good.
it, but honestly, I agree. I 100% agree. That movie is beautiful.
100%. But like, yeah, it's not Oscar worthy. But I just wanted to mention it because I just thought it was so beautiful, and like I really enjoyed watching that film. Like definitely really, really good film. So I think the cinematography in that film is great. But I mean, that's really all I have to say about cinematography. I think we really hit the nail on the head for everything in this list.
The next category is actor in a leading role.
The nominees for actor in a leading role are Adrian Brody in The Brutalist, Timothée Chalamet in A Complete Unknown, Coleman Domingo in Sing Sing, Ralph Fiennes in Conclave, and Sebastian Stan in The Apprentice.
Wow, this one was extremely hard for me. Like, this one, I literally wrote down, I'll be happy with everyone. Like, I think everyone did a fantastic job. My prediction was really hard for this. And really? I don't even know if I'm happy with it. Like, I don't even know. Like, I wanna hear yours first, because that might change my prediction right now. I don't know.
Is your prediction and want different?
Yeah.
Okay. My want for actor in a leading role, the best actor of 2024, Timothée Chalamet. Come on, man. It's Timmy all day, bro. He working his ass off, bro.
This guy pulls off being Wonka and Bob Dylan.
And Paul Atreides.
Like what?
Oh,
I think he's a fantastic actor. I think he's one of the best actors in our time.
I literally taken the words right out of my mouth. I completely agree. I think Timothée Chalamet is just absolutely phenomenal. I think especially in A Complete Unknown, he embodies Bob Dylan, and not in a cheap like copycat way. It's a way of honoring him. It's a way of showing his music to a new generation. Like it's just he plays the character so well. He's so like just like, and it's not afraid to like dislike him. It's not like they're like showing Bob Dylan as this perfect person either. Like they're showing his flaws. They're showing his annoyance. They're showing how he's kind of an asshole. Like it's really good, and Timothy embodies it, and Timothy does a fantastic job. I want Timothy to win it. That's my thing.
Yeah, I can see why. I don't know Bob Dylan personally. I don't know Bob Dylan, but like I think he played him well. Like I don't know who.
Yeah, I don't know. I had lunch with him last week, so I kind of know. But what's your want? Give me your want. Who do you want to win? Who's your want?
Like I want everyone. Like I'd be so happy with everyone. Like it was really hard, but my want is Adrian Brody in The Brutalist.
Okay, yeah, that's valid.
He did really good, and I don't know, like. He could win. And that might just be my prediction. I don't know. Like I don't know. What's
But
your
why?
prediction?
Why do you want him? Why do you want Adrian Brody to
He was
win?
great. Like he played exactly who he needed to play, and like I don't know. He played. He did everything so perfectly. I don't know how to explain it.
It's just, yeah, I completely agree. I think, and for that reason, he's my prediction. I think Adrian Brody's taken it. I mean, he already won the Golden Globe for Best Actor. I think he's taken the Oscar as well. I think Adrian Brody embodied the character, like I've said with like pretty much every actor of this video, just because I really do think this is exceptional. I think all these films this year were exceptional in these lists, except for Emilia Perez. But I think Adrian Brody just kills it. He kills it, and I just think everything he did in that movie was just beautiful. It was raw, it was emotional, it was real. Like it was just that's why I think he's
it all
winning
felt real. It really all felt real. Yeah,
I really want him to win it.
Okay, so I'll tell you who I have written down, but I don't even I don't know if it is gonna be him. I think he did good, but I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, my prediction for this, and honestly, I don't know. This could change. This is just because I've heard a lot of people, every one of my friends' Letterboxd reviews for this, most of them are saying that the acting in this movie is so good.
Yeah.
And which is why I'm saying my prediction is Ralph Fiennes in Conclave.
Okay.
I just but I don't know, everyone is just so good. It was really hard to pick, and I don't even know. I thought it was good. I don't maybe Adrian Brody did really good too, and I want him to win. So maybe he's my prediction because he probably does have a higher chance at winning. So maybe I should just make him my prediction. But I don't know. I'm gonna go with Ralph Fiennes. He's in my gut, I'm going with Ralph Fiennes. I heard he's great. I watched the movie. I don't know why I heard he's great. He is great. I watched it.
I could totally see he is really good in that film, and it's great. He does a fantastic job, but I just don't think he's to the level as Timothy or Adrian Brody. I just don't. And I think I want Timmy to win, but I think Adrian Brody's gonna win.
Next category is actress in a leading role. The nominees are Cynthia Erivo in Wicked, Carla Sofia Gascon in Emilia Perez, Mikey Madison in Honora, Demi Moore in The Substance, Fernanda Torres in I'm Still Here.
See, and for me, this category was probably the easiest on the list. I just knew my want and I knew my prediction. It was simple. The prediction for this one, I know is going to win. Simple. I'm already going to say it. My prediction is Demi Moore. I think Demi Moore is going to take the bag in this one for sure. Come on. She's the best actress on this list. She did the best out of her part. It's simple as that. Anything else is probably going to be wrong. Demi Moore's sweeping. Easy.
No, I have to agree. My prediction is also Demi Moore. I think she's gonna win. She did fantastic. Yeah. She's also my want. But I have I kind of have two wants. I want Demi Moore to win because she did the best. But I have another one specifically for another reason because I just think it'd be really cool. My other one is Cynthia Erivo in Wicked because if she wins this Oscar, that's gonna get her an EGOT award, which is why I want her to win. I think that's gonna be crazy. I want to see that. I want to see her up on stage saying thank you so much, and then the crowd going crazy with oh my god, she just got an EGOT. I think that'd be really cool. I want her to, but I really think it's gonna go to Demi Moore. Yeah, and I think Demi Moore is more deserving of it because of her actual acting. I just want Cynthia because of the EGOT.
And bro, you hit it right on the head. I agree completely. I think I want Cynthia Erivo because I really do think she embodied Elphaba. I think she did Elphaba really well, and she was just very. You could feel emotion, you could feel the care, you could feel the love for the character, and I want her to win it. But I do think Demi Moore, just fantastic in The Substance. I don't even really have much words to say about it because if you haven't seen The Substance, you need to watch it to understand. But Demi Moore she hits it right out of the park. I think Demi Moore should win this. I think she will win this, but I do want Cynthia to win. But my don't want is obviously Carla Sofia Gascon in Emilia Perez because it's just not good.
There's just better options.
No, it's just not good. It's simply not good. I'm going to be honest here. I don't think she did a good job at all. I just
Okay,
I feel bad, like I do, but it's just Amelia Perez is so bad. I hate it with everything I have.
Yeah.
Like I just think it's terrible, and so I just really would be really
You're
upset.
not the only one.
No, I know.
I feel like everyone thinks that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would be very, very, very upset out of all of these actresses she pulls out and wins it. I would be very, very, very upset. Next category. I'm done with that. Let's get to directing. Okay?
Oh,
Directing. This category slaps. Okay? This category is hard. This category is banging. Okay? So the nominees for directing are Sean Baker with Honora. We got Brady Corbet with The Brutalist. We got James Mangold with The Complete Unknown. We got Jacques Audiard with Amelia Perez. And then we have Corley Fargeau with The Substance. All incredible directors. All did a really great job, except for Amelia Perez.
My don't want is the director of Amelia Perez, specifically because I didn't think he did enough research.
100%.
For a Mexican film, and it wasn't even filmed in Mexico. Did you know that?
Yeah, like it's just ridiculous.
I think it doesn't make sense.
It just makes it even worse. Like it's just a terrible film, and I don't know as a director why you would choose a location, and then just perceive it in a way that you want to perceive it without knowing anything about the place or actually looking into research about it or hiring people from that place. Like it doesn't make sense. Like I'm not gonna direct a film based in Poland and hire only Italian actors and then just make it all just what I think I know about Poland, and I know nothing about Poland. It just doesn't make sense. So I don't want him to win that.
My want is the same as my prediction for this one.
Oh, whoa, okay. Let's see it. What's your want?
It's gonna go to Sean Baker for Honora.
Yes, bro. I completely agree. My want's Sean Baker too. I want him to win it. I want Sean Baker to pull this award. I think his directing out of anybody here is the best. I just think he's a one-man show for a reason. I want him to win it.
One of my favorite directors. Literally one of my favorite directors.
And I've literally seen Honora. I literally haven't even seen any of his other films. I really want to see more of his films, and I think a video on that would be so cool. But my prediction's actually different. I'm predicting Brady Corbet to win. I think Brutalist is winning this one. But my other prediction is James Mangold in Complete Unknown, just because it's live singing. He directed it. It's just incredible. The scenes, the story, everything. He does a fantastic job. But I could mainly I see Brady Corbet winning because he won the Golden Globe. And it was really, really great film. So I'm gonna go with Brady Corbet with The Brutalist, but I could my other prediction, slightly smaller prediction, is James Mangold.
I have a snubs actually.
Okay, let's hear it.
This one specifically because I saw one interview of Cynthia Erivo in Wicked talk about this, and she was talking about how she thinks it's a snub that the director of Wicked, John M. Chu, should have been nominated for directing because he is the reason this film is what it is right now. It was his idea to build all the sets, build it and not do it in VFX, or it was all of the calls was his idea. It's even nominated for Best Picture, and the director for it isn't even nominated for directing. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I could totally see that snub. I think he did a really, really great job, but I couldn't see it winning. I would love to see it here, but it wouldn't win.
Anyway, moving on to the last category, the biggest one. Best Picture.
This is the one for all the marbles. This is the one that matters the most. This is the one that's going to make headlines.
This one has lots of nominations.
Oh, yeah.
The nominees for Best Picture are Honora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, The Substance, and Wicked.
I'm nervous! I'm nervous to talk about this.
Who wants to start?
I think you have to start it off because this is the award is for all the beans. This is the one that matters the most. It's the best picture, the best film of 2024. What do you think is the best film of 2024? What do you want to win?
My want for Best Picture is The Substance. I really would love it if The Substance wins. Because it's nominated for this, I just think, I love how it's nominated for this. But a big reason for why this is a big want for Best Picture is because when I went to see this movie in theaters with one of my friends, when that giant monster thing came out and just was there and it was just looking at the camera, I remember just pointing at my friend and going, just laughing, like as a joke, saying best picture, like as a joke, like because like that thing on my screen, and she was like laughing at me, like you're crazy if you think this is winning best picture with that screen. And now it's nominated for best picture. Like it's there for a reason. It's there for a reason. So I think it'd be so funny if it won. And I just told my friend saying, I told you so. I told you so. Like that'd be so funny.
See, I really hope. I do not want The Substance to win that film.
And it was good. It was good too. I loved it.
It's great, and then it falls off a cliff and is terrible. I don't like the last 20 minutes. I think it just ruins the film.
The last 20 minutes is everything.
I truly believe The Substance is trying to make something, like, really show, like, a lesson and, like, show what's wrong with our society, and then it kind of just goes too far and just makes it a whole thing that's, like, just terrible. It's too far. It's unwatchable. It's unwatchable. It's unenjoyable.
No, I completely disagree.
I can't.
I think, because this movie, it's trying to say a message where everyone is like beautiful no matter what you like, what age you are, and this and that and this and that. And the fact that they take it that far to the point where you say it's unwatchable, I think because this is a horror movie, remember this is a horror movie, I think it was meant to take that far. I think if they didn't take it that far, the film would not have been the same. I think it would have been boring with just like an ending, like just like a regular ending. The way that they took it that far, like that is like, it's like insane. It's insane. And
but it's not best picture quality. It's simple as
which is why it's my one. It's not my prediction.
It's not best picture quality. I would not even want that with a 10-foot pole winning. Like never.
It's not my prediction. What's your want?
It's not good. My want's Anora. Anora is single-handedly on this list. It was very difficult, but I just want Anora to win. I think Sean Baker deserves the award for Best Picture. I think that film is just absolutely fantastic. I think all the actors in it are fantastic. I think it's a fun watch. It's so enjoyable. The cinematography, the editing, the directing, the acting, the actresses acting, the side characters acting. Everyone in that film makes that movie honestly one of my favorite movies of 2024. But I could also. I mean, all this whole list, there's so many. Like, I could totally want A Complete Unknown to win because I really did enjoy that film. And The Brutalist, I also really want that to win because it's so great. And even Wicked. But, like, no. Like, my want is Anora. I want Anora to be the movie of 2024. Simple as that.
That's fair. And I can see it winning. I'm going to be honest. I can really see Anora winning. But what's your prediction? I need to know your prediction for this.
The best film of 2024, Best Picture, according to the Oscars, is going to be The Brutalist. It's going to be The Brutalist.
Really?
It's going to be The Brutalist. Yeah, it's going to go to The Brutalist.
Okay.
It already won the Golden Globe. I really do think it's on all these films, it's the best film in a film viewing, I find. It's fair. Super long. The editing, like we've talked about, editing is fantastic. Everything with it is just absolutely fantastic.
I agree. I think it's an amazing film. I think it tells a story and it's a good movie and it's enjoyable. Like I think it did both parts. But I don't think it's Best Picture prediction. I was thinking between two.
Okay.
And I ended up going with this one. Because it's gonna win something, and I have yet to say this as a prediction.
Okay, I was getting scared there.
I think the Best Picture of 2024 is gonna go to Dune Part 2. That movie.
Okay.
I personally it's a great movie. I don't understand what is happening. I watched the first and second one. I watched them twice. The second one, I watched it twice, and it's everyone loves it. I think it should be movie of the year. That's what everyone's talking about, especially when it was released. Like it's insane. It's such a good movie. Like I literally I don't know what else to say. Literally everything is perfect. It's beautiful. I'm just so excited. Like this entire movie was amazing. I think it's gonna win Best Picture.
I think it's a fair guess. I really do think that's a fair prediction. Yeah. I truly do believe it's like the Star Wars. It's the sci-fi, main sci-fi fantasy films of our time. And I really do think I can agree with that prediction. But yeah, Dune Part 2 was really incredible. Yeah, but it's going to The Brutalist.
My runner-up for prediction is Anora. I do think Anora is gonna win if it's not Dune Part 2. That's just my running up.
That's fair.
And just a little shout out. I'd love to see Wicked win too. I think that'd be kind of fun. I just
Yeah.
like Wicked was great. I'd love to see that.
I don't think it's
I
Best
don't see
Picture
it
on this
winning, but I
list.
would love
don't.
seeing Wicked winning. Like that'd be so fun.
But I think for me, it's the big three. It's Anora, Brutalist, or Anora, Brutalist, or A Complete Unknown. Those are like the ones for me that I see as like the top three. And literally, but for me, I want Anora. I predict Brutalist, and that's my final predictions on Best Picture.
Okay, that's fair. I actually, okay, well, obviously we both have the same don't want for this. We don't want Mila Perez to win. I just think that's already self-explanatory. Just because there's so many better options in this list. There's so many better options.
And it's a bad movie.
Yeah, that's
it's a bad movie as well, so that's also part of it. Also for me, my other don't want is The Substance, because I don't think it's Best Picture quality, like I said earlier.
That's my
It's not Best Picture quality. It's not. No, I know, but it's not Best Picture quality by any means.
But like, okay, The Substance is my want because of like that experience I had in the theater, telling my friend, "Oh, Best Picture," like that. But like, if I was talking about like a real want, I would say Anora. I think Anora deserves it.
Yeah, it's valid.
I do have a snub though for.
Okay, let's hear it.
Specifically because like I just think like we wasted a space on Emilia Perez. Like this could have been nominated instead. And I'm gonna go with
100%.
Challengers. That was a great movie of the year. I think it could have even been nominated. I don't know if it deserves Best Picture of the Year, but I think it should have been nominated for Best Picture. Like that movie was incredible. I don't think it got the love that it deserved in this, because it didn't get nominated for anything.
I can completely agree with that. Like I literally can, because when there's something like Emilia Perez in this list, like I'd take any other movie released this year over that. Like pretty much. I'm not even kidding. So I could totally attest to that. I think Challengers would be a really good Best Picture nominee, but yeah, I mean, that's it. My Best Picture want, Anora. My prediction's The Brutalist. What's yours? What's your final verdict?
My want is The Substance, and my prediction is Dune Part 2.
Well, let's see it. We're going to see it in a couple weeks. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the Oscars. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be a good time. I hope when we make the next video that we're coming in with smiling faces.
Put in the comments down below whose prediction you think is going to win more, mine or Scott's. Like, who has a better chance at getting the most predictions, or even put down your predictions. I think that'd be kind of fun. Don't forget to subscribe. This is our first video. We have a bunch more that's going to be coming out that we're really excited to release and start this channel.
Yeah, we're pretty excited, so I hope you guys are too. Make sure to subscribe like Eli says. Follow both of our letterbox. They're going to be like down below in the description, so make sure to go follow our letterbox if you want like a little sneak peek into what kind of movies we might be watching and reviewing on the channel. So yeah, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button, and we'll see you guys next time. We're LoonieDudes, and we hope you guys enjoyed.
Bye!